Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your July 2018 love reading. Okay, so Taurus, have already begun to shuffle off camera. Um, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Venus in your chart, this may resonate with you. Venus being, the planet of love. Also, if you have not gotten your natal chart, I always leave the link to Café Astrology below. It's completely free. I definitely recommend that you get your chart and learn more about you. So, Taurus, let us get started. First card out, King of Swords. Next card, King of Rods. I am going to turn these so you guys can see. The base of the reading is the Three of Pentacles. We got Justice in the immediate past. Crowning is Ten of Swords. Four of Cups coming towards you. The Sun in your self spot. So you guys are feeling good. Temptation, which is this deck's Devil card, is in your environment. Two of Pentacles in your ninth. And the Moon card as the final outcome. So, Taurus, bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Rods. So, I am going to be using the Morgan Greer deck to clarify. It's so weird, Taurus. In your reading, I don't see much of your energy. Meaning earth energy. We've got two kings with each other. So I'm going to go ahead and tilt for you guys. We got two kings here at the center of the reading, and this is the King of Swords and the King of Rods. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Justice, and then the Ten of Swords. So I definitely feel like July finds you completely in your head. I definitely feel like it's almost like the way that you are thinking about or planning to approach this relationship or this particular situation, you're not able to, almost like you're not able to take the actions that you want to. I feel like this binding, the word that I'm looking for is I'm binded. Some of you are definitely either dealing with air or fire energy here. I've got quite a bit of air, including Libra in the past with the Justice card. And then the King of Rods being fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. With the Ten of Swords, I definitely feel like you're focusing on a defeat. So some of you may have gone head to head, possibly in a legal situation with this partner. I need a clarification for the King of Rods. And there may have been a major defeat. Because we've got the Four of Cups that's coming towards you. Or either you're fearing a major defeat. Not that there has been. I think that some of you are maybe, if that is the case and it is a legal situation, some of you are fearing a loss or fearing the absolute worst with this Ten of Swords. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I've got 3 kings at the center of the reading. Whoa. Okay, Taurus. I definitely feel like this is a situation in which, and this is for the group that it resonates for. If it does not resonate, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But for the group that this is resonating with, this is definitely a situation that was loving at one time and is no longer loving. Um, there's been quite a bit of upset. I feel like the person that you're dealing with could have definitely been toxic, could have had a little bit, there could have been some addictions with this person, some clutches, some vices. Maybe they drank too much, maybe they smoked too much, maybe they did other things. I don't even want to say too much because if they're doing other things, then it's just doing other things, you know? um, but they would have been kind of toxic for you. With the justice in the past, it's in the upright. Hmm. It could have been a Libra individual we're looking at, but I definitely, ooh, that is so weird. Okay, so all of these cards fell out. I'm going to really pay attention to the 3 that fall under the justice. I'll put these others to the side for now, but I want you to see that justice came out again. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Libra, have been dealing with a Libra, or there's been a legal situation with one of these 3 kings, possibly a water sign, because this King of Cups is upside down. Water is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and we do have the Pisces card here as a final outcome. With the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, I think that there's definitely been a bit of wrongdoing that left either you or this other person out in the cold. And I think that you've had to go within and really figure things out. We've got 4 additional cards that popped out, but I am going to put them back in the deck. And if they come out again, we'll know. Yeah, this situation was very, very, um, it looks like it's been a very, very complicated situation. What we see coming towards you with the 4 of Cups, there's something that you're missing. You're not happy, you're not satisfied because there's something that you're not seeing. So we've got the 3 of Swords here, and we've got the Tower, but the Tower is in reverse. So there's heartbreak. And with the 10 of Swords, I feel like you're definitely focused on the heartbreak. With the Tower in reverse, usually I would say, the avoidance of a disaster. But that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you aren't really dealing with the heartbreak. You aren't recognizing the fallout. It's like it's happening and it's inevitable. And for some of you, it has happened by July. And you are just kind of avoiding it. For some of you, there is a third party that's here. But there's definitely heartbreak for this group of Virgos that this resonates with. And confusion with the 7 of Cups. That maybe, I think that this is going to surprise you. I get this feeling that for some of you, you didn't think that it would go quite like this. Some of you could have really been trying to figure out how to work it out. Some of you have been speaking to others, getting advice from others as to how to make this situation continue to work with all of the craziness that's happened. You've got the sun in your self spot. You've been feeling really, really good. July finds you feeling really, really good. And then what's coming towards you, um, it's wanting to shake things up. And I just feel like you're trying to avoid that. You don't want things to be shaken up. You want things to be as they have been. You don't want any surprises. You don't want to be confused. So with the Three of Rods here and the Queen of Swords, you're definitely being very direct. You know which direction you want to take. You've done all the work with the Three of Pentacles here and really planned things out. You've done your research and you know where you want to go. You know how you want to move. And you've been very, very honest and very blunt in your expression of that. With the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, I definitely have this feeling of something that feels like soulmate energy. I hesitate to say that because I want you guys to understand that soulmates aren't just for romantic relationships. Soulmates are found anywhere in your life. They can be coworkers, they can be friends, they can be college roommates. It's not just love, but there's definitely a spiritual connection here between you and this person. But they are showing up with this devil energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn because the devil is a Capricorn card. I said bind it earlier. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Rods. So yeah, this person, ooh, with the Queen of Rods in reverse. Oh gosh. So this person could be, and I'm sorry, this is the Eight of Swords. This person doesn't make you feel good. This person can be quite sneaky, quite manipulative, quite selfish, meaning, you know, the actions that they take, they only think of themselves when they take them because she's in reverse here. You never really know what this person's motivations are, what their true intentions are. And I think that keeps you in a really, really stagnant kind of energy when dealing with them. The Two of Pentacles and the Moon card here. The Two of Pentacles is about balance. So some of you could be trying to find your balance, and for others, you're balancing your finances. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Temperance. Card of Sagittarius, but Temperance is all about balance and emotions. Some of you really, really need to be balancing your emotions, whether that means stepping back to heal. There's definitely this feeling when I look at this that a lot has transpired and more is getting ready to transpire in this situation. And Taurus, you're not dealing with it. You aren't really dealing with it. Either you're allowing work to distract you or you're just not dealing with it emotionally. and you need to. If that means crying, if that means screaming, if that means really talking it out with a good friend that's not going to judge you, then you do it. But you have to find that emotional balance before you go forth, right? With the Moon card, which is the card of Pisces, as a final outcome here, I want to get clarification. You know, this is, my card called it the card of illusion. So it is definitely about secrets. With the Hierophant and the Two of Rods here, Taurus, this is your card. The Hierophant is all you. The Two of Rods, but it's in reverse. You don't have an ideal of what to do next. You don't even understand the options that are in front of you. I think July definitely finds you confused, um, needing to find emotional balance so that you can clear out some of that muck and really start to get a handle mentally on what is next. Because right now you don't have a clue. I feel like once you do become emotionally balanced, some things that you're not seeing with this Four of Cups, you'll be able to see, and you'll have a better idea of how to move forward. You think you know right now and you've communicated it, but you really don't. I think you put this front on to those around you that I'm happy and I'm okay, but what I'm seeing here is that no, you're not. You're not. Especially with this Ten of Swords being here. In your mind, Taurus, there's a lot of negative thought. Even though on the outside, what you're showing the world is, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm on my path. I'm happy. I'm stable. And you're being, you're speaking very surely with the Queen of Swords. But that's not, on the inside, that's not what's really happening. So, Taurus, I am going to close it out here. My advice for you in July would to not be would be to not ignore your emotions. Get it out. Talk to someone. Get a reading if you need to get a reading. My information is below. But definitely work through it because the emotions are a major part of you as well. Your earth energy, but even earth energy has to be emotionally balanced to be its happiest and most powerful. So with that, if you have any questions or have any comments, definitely leave them below. Remember to like, share, or subscribe. If you're interested in a reading, let me know. All my information is in the box below. You can also check out www.enlightenedpathtarot.com for more information on the services that I offer. So with that, Taurus, I will bid you adieu until about a week from now when we do the financial forecast. Take care.